It's been a running joke for me. Like I could not retire until I did that. It was just like storybook.
And joining us now here on Just Soccer, Desiree Scott. How you doing? I feel like it's been a minute since we last talked.
It has been a little minute. Good to see
Yeah.
you.
Nice to see you as well. Lots have happened since the last time we spoke to each other. I mean, first off, I just want to check in on how things are going with Ottawa. As we're recording this, you're in Toronto, you're getting set to take on AFC Toronto. How have things been going so far with the season? I mean, you're up there in the standings.
Things have been flowing, going well. Our team is starting to build those connections on the field, off the field from when we last chatted. I guess it was around preseason. So it's cool to see everything coming together and results are happening as well. So it's been good.
Well, and speaking of results, again, inaugural season and heading into the start of this league. As much as we were talking about the league, it was all about how is it also going to affect the national team. And in the last window, I mean, we did see like four NSL players were called up. Holly Ward became the first ever NSL player to score a goal for the national team. What has it been like to witness almost immediately players from this league getting called into the national team?
Well, that's exactly what we hope this league would be. I know in early interviews when they're like, what do you hope for the league? And we were talking about the national team and all the unforeseen talent that hopefully this league brings, shines through. And I think we're seeing that now, and it's incredible.
What was your reaction when Holly Ward got that goal?
I said, I waited 188 caps to score, and this girl comes in first camp and just knocks it out the park. No, I was happy for her, obviously. What a way to start your campaign.
You know what though? That would be a real honest reaction, and I love it. But hey, you got your goal. You got your goal. Let's talk a little bit about that and scoring for Ottawa. I mean, I know it was a while ago, but just take us on the pitch and just all the emotions that came with it.
Post is flicked on and Nanner off the crossbar. The ball still close to the Scott. And it's in the back of the net.
It's been a running joke for me. Like I could not retire until I did that. So now that that's box ticked, but no, it was just like storybook, just grafty little goal, like scrappy destroyer mode, and finally got it. But I was elated.
Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. It was about a month or so ago now, too. There was a proper send off for you as well with the national team in Winnipeg. What was that day like? Just everything, if you could take us to that moment, because I know you had mentioned before stepping away from the national team, but I really felt like we weren't able to give you your flowers, and it finally happened.
I mean, yeah, it was just an absolutely incredible day. I was so fortunate that Casey Stoney allowed me that opportunity to put on the red and white one more time, to do it in my home city that I'm so proud to represent, and to play minutes and just be around the girls again. I'd been out of the camp for about a year and a half or so. So it was nice to get in there, see everybody. I had a destroyer section of like 200 friends and family, coaches with signs and everything. Like it was just the most perfect day. And, you don't usually get to write your own script. So to be able to have that chance was amazing.
It was great to see it. And I mean, we've watched you evolve before our very eyes, especially with the national team and obviously in the pro game too. And you yourself have acknowledged your role obviously looks a little different. How has it been taking on more of that mentorship role, helping the next generation?
Yeah, I think that's what I signed up for. And I hope that the girls come to me and are asking me questions, and a lot of them are. Sometimes it's a little tiring, but that's why we're here. I've gained so much knowledge throughout my years of playing, and so to be able to help sort of like just give little nuggets of wisdom or advice on the field, off the field, helping to plant seeds and sort of standards as well. I think you're just really seeing the impact of what you can do in this league.
Have there been any standout moments so far from games this season? Things that have really stuck out to you, whether it was your own play, whether it was somebody young doing something and you're like, what?
I've just appreciated, honestly. I know we talk about DB Pridham a lot. She's our obviously leading goal scorer in the league, but I just to see her confidence shine through from preseason to now. And I know something just fun. I'm all about the enjoyment piece as well in footy, and we're starting to see a little bit more celebrations. And I've got to say, I'm like, you got to celebrate more. She's so serious all the time, but now you're seeing her things come out. She tipped her hat, the last hat trick she scored. And she's having a bit more fun with it. So I like to say I have a little hand in that.
Okay, well, wait a second. If you happen to get another goal, do you have a celebration planned?
I had one planned if I ever did score, and that went out the window. So no, I'm hoping like I said, I get a little dance action. I've got some things in the pockets now if it does come for goal number two.
All right, we want to see those moves. Before we let you go, we have to have a little bit of fun here. And I'm curious to know if you have a go-to pump up song before a match.
Go-to pump up song. Great question. I listen to a lot of music. You think I'd have one off the cuff, off the dome. NLE Choppa, it's called Champions. Really gets you in your zone.
Okay, gonna have to look that one up and listen to it.
Yep.
Toughest player you've ever faced.
Toughest player I've ever faced. I'm gonna go throwback here. Lauren Holiday, US midfielder. Back in the day, we used to go toe to toe. It was always a challenge.
Ooh, I love that. Favorite stadium you've ever played in?
I have played at Wembley, so that's probably going to be a pretty special one for me.
Sure is. Most inspiring teammate you've ever had?
I got to go with the GOAT, Christine Sinclair. Obvious answer, but a lot of years with
Mm.
her, and yeah,
Okay, let's take it to the NSL. And who do you think we should keep an eye on?
keep an eye on. I'm saying Olivia Scott, my center back.
Okay,
Watch
I
out
like
for
that.
him. Hmm.
And how about, I mean, I know it's going to probably be tough, one word, but maybe you can just describe the future of Canadian women's soccer.
Exciting.
Sure is. I love that. You are always an absolute blast to talk to. Best of luck the rest of the way when it comes to the NSL season and with Ottawa. We can't wait to watch, and we appreciate you taking the time here on Just Soccer.
Always a pleasure. Thanks so much.